So this video is a supplement to a post I did on my JenniferSpeaks.com page where I share 7 ways to earn income online, mainly from skills that you already have and already use for your job. On the side, in case you're furloughed, laid off, need to build up your rainy day funds, or need to gather a small amount of income to pay off a bill, an unexpected tax bill or something like that. So it's a supplement because I know people don't always read blog posts, and so here you go. This one is use a skill that you already have as part of your job. So writing, editing, proofreading, data entry, data processing, things that are not maybe part of your main job that you do at work, but are skills that you've acquired in the process of doing your main job. So there are various different websites, I'll link them below, or link them here, that offer gigs. They pay anywhere between $20 per hour to $75 per hour. Some of them pay on a per gig basis or a flat rate basis. And I've hired people using these. I've also got some opportunities as well, so they're real legitimate gigs. But you can earn anywhere between $150 to $300 per week if you were consistent with it. So rather than stay home, cleaning out your closet, waiting to be called back, or in between while you have resumes out, these are things that you can do to supplement your income doing writing gigs or blogging or editing gigs. So beyond writing and editing, proofreading, data entry, sort of clerical sort of jobs, or jobs require you to know how to write well or spell well, which is very transferable, especially if you are being hired by someone overseas and they want to target the US market. Another way is to use sites like Fiverr.com to list other skills you have, perhaps in coding, UX design, which is user experience design, even something obscure as like voiceovers on Fiverr, for example. There are a lot of different places where you can list your skills that you have that are outside writing and editing and earn some income because you set your own pace and you get gigs. And they pay, actually. And so I've hired someone actually on Elance, which is now Upwork, to format on a series of ebooks I did for me. And by the time we were done, I think I ended up paying her something like $1,500 ultimately to do several ebooks. But I didn't know how to do it, and so I hired someone to do it. And so if you have a skill like that you're already doing your job, not editing or writing skills, you can use those for that as well. Okay, so everyone's always has like a great idea for like a t-shirt design or a unique coffee mug or saying they like to put on a pillow, like something that's funny or quirky, or even something that's unique to like a subculture that you belong to, maybe a gaming culture or something like that. So you can actually create a boutique shop online and create it without even having to know how to do this. So there are different platforms that you can use to sell products, and there are companies like Printful and Teespring, for example, that are print on demand. So you just create the design. That's all you do is create the design. You can use someone from Fiverr, for example, to hire to create your design for you, and you use like a Printful to put your design like on a mug or something like that, and you create the shop and you can sell it. So you can either sell it on your own website and use create a WooCommerce, or use a Shopify platform and create your own website and put all these neat designs that someone Fiverr creates for you and sell on your own website. Or you can use one of the existing platforms like Etsy or Gumroad, or where else is a good place? Bonanza, so there's different places that you can go that are hubs for selling. And then also, if you want to use something more, not a t-shirt or design, but something a little more intricate products or something that you know you need, like a certain ballet slipper or something like that, you can use companies and like outsource them through AliExpress or Alibaba, which are wholesalers. They're all wholesalers, but they're in Asia, and so a lot of shopkeepers or manufacturers that sell items at a severely low price put them on AliExpress, and so you establish a relationship through them, and you do what's called drop shipping. So there's two ways you can do drop shipping. One is you can use your own website and offer the products there. The problem and the negative of that is that no one knows your website, and so you have to do a lot of marketing promotion for people to see it. So that's where there's going to be costs. And if you're looking for some extra income, you don't want to be spending money. So that's not necessarily the best way unless you have a way or you can connect with someone who knows how to market your shop. A second way to do it is through Amazon fulfillment by fulfillment. So Amazon makes it so that they already have an audience of people searching for stuff. So you just create the shop and you sell through Amazon. Now you can either do direct drop shipping, or essentially order a bulk amount of products. Like a lot of people sell hair and they'll send it to an Amazon fulfillment shop. So if someone orders, it's going to get them faster because it's already, it's stored in the United States versus stored in Asia. The other side of that is just to set up your shop on your own website. Or maybe on Amazon, but it's going to take a while because it has to come all the way from Asia to get shipped over to people. And so with customer service, you might get people anxious and things like that. So that might not be the best way to do that. However, Amazon fulfillment is one way of doing it. Another way is, if you have those unique products, is to sell on Etsy. A long time ago, Etsy, when it first was created, it was just for handicraft. So even like this bezazzled sweatshirts or things like that, things that someone made, handcrafted items. Now they allow people to partner up with fulfillment centers like those in Asia, and Printful and Teespring and other different sources, and mass produce the shirts and sell mass produced items through Etsy. So again, Etsy is an existing marketplace. People are looking for things already. So if they're going to Amazon, they're going to Etsy, you don't have to do as much marketing. So that's the other way. If you have something other than a t-shirt or some sort of product idea that you want to sell, you can use Amazon, you can Etsy, or again, as always, you can use your own shop that you create through Shopify or WooCommerce. So I have links to these various different platforms, and you can do some Google search, or I'll maybe do videos later on to show how to access them. And I've done some actually videos on how to create these different things, but you can always do your own independent search as well. So those are your options for making some income. And if it's a popular item, which I always recommend before you, that's why Printful is good, because you don't have to actually have a product. It's on demand. And so you're not actually buying items in advance, storing them, and people don't want them. You create them, you test them out, you do ad tests and see if people are like, yeah, I want that. And then you know already, okay, this is a hit. This is something that people want. Like I have several shirts that I sell. I have one that does well, and people find it through Etsy. They find it through search without me doing any marketing, and that shirt sells. And so now that I know, because it sells on its own, people find it and see it, I can run Facebook ads to get that shirt before more people and to make more sales off of that. So that's the third way, is to sell products through an online store. Okay, so I have the three. The fourth way is to sell yourself. Sell your services and skills. So it's two different ways for that. One, if you have some sort of skilled labor, like maybe perhaps as a teenager or just around the house, you're handy with plumbing or electrical work, and ideally if you have some sort of certification, and you can sign up with a site like Handy or TaskRabbit to be a tasker. And so when people are looking for service providers, a lot of times, I've used TaskRabbit, and there's like no one or very few people who can do it. And you set your own rates, essentially. Look at what other people are setting, you do your own, and then you'll get some, you go over someone's house, you fix their, fix up their, their smoke detector or something like that, as long as you're, certified in skills. Those are skilled laborers. For non-skilled laborers, people are doing things like mounting signs, mounting pictures, putting putty on the caulking tubs or things like that, stuff that's not necessarily skilled labor, moving boxes and things like that, and you can use as well. So those are the non-skilled stuff. And then, so you can use that through TaskRabbit or Handy or other sort of apps. And then finally, you can be a personal shopper. So Instacart, for example, has real people that go to the store for you and have your list, and they shop. And so they pay anywhere between $16.75 to like $25 per hour, and there are bonuses and things like that. So you can shop for people, and then you can also use Uber Eats, and so drive as well. But so those are things that you can do that are it requires you to actually get up out of your house, but again, those little skills do add up. So that's the fifth way. Number 5 is rent space in your home. So either through Airbnb or one of the other various different like HomeAway, mobile apps, or disruptor apps that let you put up your home or a room in your home as sort of like a hotel, a home away from home, either while you're there, hopefully, or ideally when you're not there. If you have a vacation home, you have space in your home, just rent it to people. The other way is to, there are now apps that let you rent space in your home, storage space. So you're kind of competing with the storage folks. So you have a basement, an attic, whatever you're just not using. So these folks facilitate it so you're storing other people's stuff. Ideally, the stuff's legal stuff, but you're sharing your home or space in your home to host someone else's stuff, and you just get income from that. So that's kind of like a no-brainer in case you don't want to have someone in your house, because I understand sometimes people don't want to do that. But yeah, I would definitely use my basement space, because I'm already right now storing family member stuff for free, so you might as well get paid for it. Number 6 is driving. That's what a lot of people do when they're in between jobs, or maybe there are a lot of people who are professional Uber or Lyft drivers. And then there's also Uber Eats and various different companies that are contractor based. So if you have a vehicle that's certified, there's an app. It's very easy. You put in your information, identify your car. There may be a process of verifying your. You might have to go through like a quick little security check. List or something like that, or some sort of there's just obviously and hopefully systems of verifying that your vehicle is in tip-top shape, and then that you pass a security clearance, and then you're up and running. It doesn't take long. I set up Lyft for a relative of mine, and it was very easy for him to do, and he was off and running like in a day or two, so it didn't really take that long. And that's, you get fares as you want them, and you reject fares that you don't want, and you earn income on the side, or until you're up and running again. So that's another thing to do while you're waiting to, for being furloughed, or you're in between jobs, or while you're building some business or something else. So it's Uber and Lyft. Last one is sell your stuff. So we have lots of things. So there's sites like declutter.com, and then I recently joined Poshmark with my sisters, because I know they have a lot of fashion things like that. And so you can just sell old handbags and dresses and suits and shoes and suitcases and even houseware items inside your home. And especially there's some things I know that still have tags on them. You buy them, you have every intention of using them, or you get a gift that you never use, and so before you re-gift it, next thing you know, it's like an actual valuable item. So you put the valuable item up for sale. There are a lot of mobile apps now that make it easy. When I did the Poshmark, it took me like less than, I don't know, an hour or so to list 10 items. So I just took pictures of them with my phone, did a quick little description, and then I posted them, and they were done. And I started selling items like that. I got like 1 week. It took me 1 week to get like about 1,000 followers. And so I just keep relisting it and putting it in their feed, and people keep seeing it, and then they sell out, and you look in your house and find more things. So while you're furloughed, or while you are in between jobs, or while you're waiting to hear back from a position, or you're laid off, whatever, you use that time to go through your house and look for stuff and put them on sale using the different mobile apps. So there you are, 7 different ways to earn income on the side, or income when you're temporarily sidelined and need some cash to pay some bills. I hope that's helpful. This is JJ Gat. Follow me, like, subscribe, share. See you next time. Bye-bye.